Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the monthly element reading. This one is going to be for the collective of water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of June. As you guys already know, take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that time is fluid, so this could be energy that may have already passed for you, energy you may currently be in, or energy that may be to come for you. Know that energy is vice versa or interchangeable. Gender does not matter. And what else do I want to say? Ultimately, just know your energy, know your story, and your timeline, as we are all on different timelines. So this could be playing out at different times for you. Yeah, so with that being said, we're gonna jump in. I am starting with the empowering questions deck. I'll then be following up with the spell casting oracle card to get the overall energy. And just another layer down, we'll be using the Life is Like a Board Game Tarot, and the guidance or advice is going to come from the Self-Love Oracle. So I have already done the air signs, water signs. You are the second sign that I am doing, and we're gonna jump right in and just see what is to come for the month of June for the water sign collective. I know this doesn't have to be your energy. It could be someone you're connected to, or it may have nothing to do with you at all. And if that's the case, that's okay. I'm just not picking up on your energy. So, no worries there. But for the collective of the water signs for the month of June, what messages do we need for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of June? What's going on? I will give a quick rundown of the planet because we are in a lot of air energy, and as I am recording this, we have the Sun, Mercury, and Venus all in Gemini. We did have Mercury go retrograde over the weekend. The moon, I don't know if I said the moon is in Aquarius. We have Mars in Cancer, but that's going to be going into, Venus is going to be going into Cancer on June 2nd, I believe. And then we have Jupiter in Pisces. Saturn is retrograde in Aquarius. Uranus in Taurus. Neptune in Pisces. And Pluto is in Capricorn in retrograde as well. So we got a lot of retrogrades. We just had that lunar eclipse. We have the new moon solar eclipse in Gemini, which is going to be on June 10th. As I already said, we do have Mercury going retrograde. Venus is about to transit into Cancer. So there's a lot of energy going on. And which I'm not surprised. And we are in retrograde as well as eclipse season. So hold on to your seat. Alright, so what empowering question do we need for the collective of the water signs? And you guys know, I love this deck. I like how, it basically helps with, tying into the reading as a whole. But it also gives you, something to think about for the month. Something you may need to ask yourself, something you may have already, asking yourself, or something that you may have been pondering on. So, again, I will say, take what resonates and leave the rest. And, let's see what the month has for us water signs. What empowering question do we need for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in regards to the energy for this one. What messages do we need? For the Wisdom Collective. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm going to do one more. And then we're going to see what comes out. Okay, so what messages do we need for the water sign collective? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Water signs. Okay, it says, where am I going and why? So you may be questioning, where you're going. I'm feeling almost an energy of, like your life's path almost. You may even also be questioning, clearly as it says, where are you going and why are you going there? And then the bottom of the deck says, am I living according to the expectations and dreams of others or of my own? How do I distinguish them from each other? So you could be contemplating, like, wherever you feel that you may be headed in life, do you feel like you're going there because, you want to? Or are you, like, living according, clearly, like this card says, according to the expectations and dreams of others or your own? And how do I distinguish them from each other? Like, it's giving me an energy almost of, how can I put it? Like, especially with like distinguishing the two. And, just the way you can distinguish the two is, based on, how you feel. If you're going, wherever you're going, do you feel good about it? Does it feel good to you? Does it feel right? Are you happy going in the direction that you're going? Especially, with being a water sign. I know myself as a water sign. If I don't feel it, I'm not engaging. And that's just me. But, I'm a cardinal water sign. So I know it may be different for, the Scorpios and Pisces out there. But I know, just for me, if I'm not doing something that, number one, doesn't make me feel good, and I'm not gonna, I don't second guess, where in the past, I had to learn how, second guessing was almost like detrimental. I'm not in that space anymore. I'm learning to, follow, especially as water sign. We are highly intuitive, all of the water signs. So your intuition is normally your guide. And the way that, you can distinguish how, whether you're doing something for you or you're doing something, based on what others think or how you feel they'll feel, like, it's based on how you feel about that. How do you feel? Do you feel like you're going in a positive direction? Is it the decision you made? Or was it suggested by someone else and then you decided to go along? Or was it, is it something that you're doing because you want people to, react or deal with you in a certain way? But if you're at the point of questioning, what I want to say is you're not doing it for you. That's normally a sign that you're not, moving out of your authenticity for yourself. But, let's see what's going on, water signs? As always, we always get deep with the water signs. Child. What messages do we need for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of June? What messages do we need for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of June? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, and understanding do we need for the water sign collective? Messages do we need for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? So bottom of the deck, we have confidence, which, you know, for some of you, you know, I'm feeling the energy of, you know, maybe there may be a lack of confidence that, you know, you could be feeling at this time, especially if you're resonating with the Empowering Questions card. It's almost like you don't trust yourself. You know, that's what I'm feeling. But, you know, so your confidence could be, you know, coming into play, like needing to, you know, trust yourself and, you know, almost be sure of that. And I also feel like for some reason with, just because of like the wings here, like, and expressing that, with that energy. And it, you know, it may be due to, you know, like a protection or like a defense mechanism or a way like you try to protect yourself, you know, from, it almost feels like being vulnerable. But if you're finding yourself resonating with these questions, it's like almost because you have a lack of confidence where you don't trust yourself. So this could be coming up for you this month, where you're needing to, you know, be confident and express yourself in a way too, like, well, what other messages do we need? Just great, give me some room here. So we have confidence. No beginning. 2 minutes. What messages do we need for the water signs? Okay. Alright, so we have new beginnings, courage, and prosperity. Bottom of the deck, we have family. And, you know, what I'm feeling off of this card, especially the family card, which for some of you, this could be playing out, you know, in a family dynamic. This can also, you know, be, you know, have something to do with why you're questioning, or, you know, may be questioning, you know, where you're going and why, and how are you living? Are you living according to your truth, or, you know, the expectations of others? And I think, you know, for some of you, it even, you know, I feel like it has to do with how you were raised, you know? And especially with grieving up under the family card at the bottom of the deck, it's like, you know, you may even be feeling like you want to go a different way than maybe the family values that, you know, were instilled in you. So, you know, it could be sad, you know, especially with the butterfly. We got transformation here, but we also, you know, have the moon in this card as well, which is showing like, you know, it's the family dynamic could be being illuminated for you, you know, the family dynamic that you grew up in. And, you know, what I'm feeling off of these cards here, it's like your lack of confidence could be, you know, it could be playing a part into, you know, a new beginning. You even going after, you know, something new. You know, going a different path. Going towards a different, you know, something other than what you're used to. And for some of you, you know, you could have done this already. Like I said, this could be past energy for you. But if this is energy that you're currently in, or energy that may be to come, you are questioning where you're going, and why, and if it's something that you truly want. And if this energy is present, or maybe to come for you, is saying that you need to have, you know, more confidence within yourself, to, you know, to like start anew, start something different, have the new beginning. But you have to, almost have the courage and the faith, and almost like build up this inner strength within you. Like build up the confidence, because what you want is prosperity. That's what that's what you want the end result to be. But if it, and you know, I'm not saying that prosperity isn't attainable, but it, you know, it has, like, to me, it holds a connotation or an air of, you know, being short-lived if you're not being true to yourself. Because if you're at the point where you're questioning this, or if, you know, that's the end result, if you're not doing what you want to do to make you happy, to make you feel satisfied and secure within yourself, you know, it's going to be a fleeting energy. Like you're almost like, I feel like an energy of, you know, close but yet so far, you know. And it, like I said, for some of you, it could be playing out within, you know, like a family dynamic, or, you know, the family values that you were raised in. But it's, you know, currently you're in this energy, which is almost like the Five of Cups. But what you don't see is if you decide to, you know, follow what you love, what lights your internal fire on the inside, look what it does to your past. It balances out, you know, especially the Justice card is karma. You know, you'll be clearing like past family traumas by going after what you want, your heart's desire, your passions, you know? So you know, you have to decide where you are on the spectrum. And if this is energy that is past for you, you know, you could have, you know, already stepped into this energy where you're being confident and you have a new beginning, you know, that may be starting for you this month in June. And as long as you know, stand in your strength, this prosperity here is, to me, it feels like it's right there. Like you're gonna, like, it's almost like it's gonna be gifted to you, whatever, you know, you want at this time. Because you're standing in your authenticity. I like that, water signs. So, let's see. In regards to this energy and spread, what messages do you need for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? What messages do we need? And for, you know, some of you, if this is past energy that, you know, you've already went through and you're, you know, you're standing in your power, ultimately, this new beginning of prosperity is coming in, and it may, like, you may even be, you know, starting or, you know, connecting and, you know, building this family dynamic. And there may be some, you know, sadness behind what you had to let go, but you followed, you know, what you felt again and brought in and balanced the scales of karma for yourself. So shout out to you. Let's get back into the reading. But, you know, I just don't want to leave it, you know, one-sided. Because I am feeling it, you know, both ways. What messages do we need for the water sign collective in regards to this energy for the month of June? What messages do we need for the water sign collective? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Man, I just seen that 5 of Cups. What messages do we need in regards to the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? So, bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Can't make this up. And like I said, Jupiter just moved into Pisces last week. You know, so this speaks to, you know, divine timing, you know, good fortune, the wheel turning, you know, in your favor. You know, and look at this. Oh, wow. You have the Ace of Swords, which says clarity way, and then we have, you know, the 10 of Pentacles. So like I said, for some of you, if you already went through this energy, as the, you know, this is past energy and this is what, you know, may be coming in for you, it's because, you know, like the Ace of Swords can be, you know, clarity, enlightenment, communication, but it could also be you know, cutting out things that no longer serve you as well. And coupled with the Ten of Pentacles, you know, it could have been, you know, it says abundant legacy. So this is just like that family card. You could have, you know, cut ties or severed, you know, the family values that you've had, and basically as the magician, you know, created your own, because the magician has all the tools that he needs to create his reality. And you did it for your own happiness, your Nine of Cups. You did it for you. And what did it do? It brought in temperance, you know, it balanced you out. This is also looked at as divine guidance. And, you know, it brought you to a place of peace with the Four of Swords, restful solitude way. So what you're doing right now is just, you know, waiting on your ships to come in, or, you know, you're looking out into the future, you know, especially with the magician here. You know, the Two of Wands is setting the intention. The Three of Wands is the manifestation coming in. So it's like you're, you know, you're looking out. But if this is energy that's still to come for you, it's like during this month, how can I put it? Like the wheel of fortune, the wheel is going to turn, whether you turn it or the universe turns it. But you're going to come into the clarity of the family values that you may have attached yourself to. And, you know, you may even be seeing how, you know, for some, you know, the magician could be manipulation, how you could have been, you know, being manipulated in a family or by, you know, the family values that you had. And, you know, it had you sacrificing your own happiness. But with the Temperance card, divine time, you know, the divine is stepping in, like divine intervention, to bring you into this place of peace with the Four of Swords. I freaking love this. So let's see what comes out. So we have, under the new beginnings, we have the Ten of Swords, which is, you know, it says darkest before the dawn, but it's coming out under new beginnings. So what that is telling me is that in order for this new cycle to begin for you, you have to be willing to, you know, close out and get rid of what is no longer serving you. You have to get rid of, you know, the past, you know, past thoughts or past mentality that you've had. And that, you know, it may require you as this King of Swords to, you know, see things. It says provider of logic and impartial judgment. You may need to make like a judgment call. And, you know, the King of Swords has the Ace of Swords in his hand. So it's cutting through and, you know, needing to cut out, you know, what is no longer serving you, what was blocking you. As this, you know, this Ten of Swords, maybe it was past hurt and betrayals that you kept like almost dwelling on. Look, and it was leaving you, you know, emotionally conflicted. But it was like, how can I put it? Because the King of Swords knows. It's like you knew, or you at least were aware of, you know, what may have been going on. But you were like I said, it feels like an energy of willing to sacrifice your own happiness for the whole. You were willing to give up your Nine of Cups to, you know, please everyone else, is what I'm feeling in a way. What are the messages do we need? Yep. And look at this again. It's like Spirit's like, no, you already hit the message, because the same cards keep coming out. But what actually came out was the Nine of Cups. Wishes come true, please. And, you know, once you stand in your confidence and, you know, build up the courage and that inner strength, you're, you know, you'll come into this place of feeling, you know, fulfilled for self, happy for self. Your wishes coming true for you, not for, you know, what everybody else is thinking. And that is, you know, being, you know, balanced in your emotions and how you feel, you know, with the Temperance here. What other messages do we need? Yep. We got the Hierophant, which speaks to, you know, like traditions. It speaks to, you know, commitments, higher learning, and it's like it's belief systems as well. And with the Hierophant coming out, that's just telling me, like, because you've learned something new, you've learned what, you know, almost what the belief system that you had was keeping you from, you know, the prosperity that you wanted. It was, you know, almost, you know, like with the Page of Pentacles here and the Five of Swords, it's like you were making yourself small, like you were almost selling yourself short as the Page of Pentacles. But it was only, you know, defeating to you, because that Five of Swords is defeat. It could be also looked at as manipulation as well. But, you know, I'm feeling like a sense of defeat. Like you just like almost were in the mentality of just doing what you were told to do, not what you wanted to do. But now it's like you're seeing, as the Page of Pentacles, it says development of trust and manifestations. You're learning something new, because the page is, you know, studious energy, but it's also a reflective energy, and you're reflecting back on how it was, you know, defeating to you with the Five of Swords. And again, we have Justice again. And it could have just been, you know, a karmic cycle that you had to, you know, break away from. And bring in justice for yourself. Because then we have the Four of Pentacles, and it says, you know, holding on tight avenue. You could have been holding on to, you know, that value system that, you know, you were raised in very tightly, or, you know, by you holding on so tight, you were blocking yourself from this new beginning, because you were worried as the Queen of Pentacles about, you know, how things, you know, looked in a way. The traditional Queen of Pentacles, yes, I'm not saying that the Queen of Pentacles is a, you know, a bad energy, because it's not. She's a very stable, nurturing, secure queen. But coupled with the Four of Pentacles, you were lacking in that energy. So it made you, you know, hold on. How can I put it? Like, hold on a little too tightly. You know, like you were only, like, in a way worried of, like, it seems crazy that, you know, someone that lacks confidence, well, I can't even say that. If you lack confidence, you do, like, care more about how things look on the outside, which is what the Queen of Pentacles can represent also. But you see, like, the only thing that it was doing, we have the Two of Wands and the Devil energy. You were, you know, setting your intentions, but it was, you know, keeping you trapped because of the mindset that you had with the Devil energy, you know. It's like you were constantly, like, almost, it says forward movement. You were trying to move forward, but, you know, you wouldn't get far. You know, it always made you feel stuck or bound, like you were like almost obligated to do what you were told and not, you know, be your own person. Look it, we got strength out here twice. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm not a person that can fake, you know, reactions or, you know, like what you see is what you get with me. Like, it's the real raw deal. And I'm not going to cry on this reading, but, you know, this, I say it every reading. This is why I do what I do. Because even though, you know, like the message may not be for me, I can feel the energy of what doing this work means. Like, it's not something that you can't show. I mean, you can express, you know, feelings, you can say them and you can show them with your actions, but this energy that I'm feeling right now, there is no words, there is no way that I can show you what I'm feeling. Okay, I wish there was. I really do. Like, I don't even think like there's a scenario that I can even equate to the feeling that I'm feeling. Like, so that y'all would know like what this is major for somebody, and whoever this message is for, like, number one, it's okay to be you. Let me say it again. It's okay to be you. You came here to be you. Like, seriously. I don't think you were ever, you know, whoever this message for is, like, I don't think you were ever told that. I feel like it was just a heavy critical energy, like always being criticized for something. But what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling in these cards is just like, go, like, leave the past where it is. You have the strength that you need. Look at this here. And if you got to tell people off, because, you know, I like this depiction of the strength card. Because, you know, the traditional strength card has someone, you know, trying to tame a lion. And you can't tame a lion. You cannot. And it's like, you know, you see him looking back, but look at, like, just the expression on the face. Like, it's almost like you are now, you have the strength to go for your happiness and defend it if need be. And then, you know, the cards are giving you confirmation to freaking go for it. Just do it. Just go for it. As the Fool. Look it. Don't worry about collecting the $200 to pass go. This is, you're not going back to that devil card where it says do not pass go, do not collect your $200. This card is saying pass go. Advance to go. Seriously. And stand in your power as this King of Swords, because you know better. The King of Swords is sure. He is discerning. He speaks his truth. And, you know, he has boundaries. Enforce them. we're going to get one more, and then we're going to get the guidance for advice, because y'all water signs is, whoo, child. Y'all always take me there. Any other messages for the water sign collective? And we got the King of Pentacles, which says provider of prosperity and power. Like I said, this is where you're headed. All right, this is where you're headed, and you'll be doing it, boom, as the Nine of Pentacles. Now we've seen the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. You'll be standing in your own power. It's not just gonna be like, you know, the King of Pentacles. He can be, you know, very materialistic, you know, only worried about, you know, the outside appearance of things, kind of like the Queen of Pentacles, you know, but it's the difference between the masculine and feminine. And I'm not saying, like I said, they're not bad energies. They're, you know, they're stable, practical, you know, dependable. But when you can harness this energy on the positive side for yourself, you know, it gives you that confidence. This is the King of Power, a King of Power, child. The King of Pentacles, you know, how can I put it? Like, I almost want to show y'all the King of Pentacles, but you guys have seen the cards if you watch my channel. But you see how he's just sitting on the throne and he's just so focused on that pentacle. Well, you know, that pentacle, how can I put it? It's like, yes, you're focused on the pentacle, you know, abundance and prosperity, but it's also within you now. Because the Nine of Pentacles is self, like it's a energy, is independence. So you're dependent within yourself. You're not looking for that on the outside. And because why? You had, or you will be having, you know, you went within, number one, with the Hermit. But, you know, you may have had, you know, an enlightening moment that brought, or that may be bringing this up to you. Like I said, the moon illuminates. So whatever illumination is coming through for you this month is showing you what self-love is. And we've seen the King and Queen of Pentacles. It's the Ace of Cups here. But it's bringing in your masculine and feminine into a healthy balance with the Lovers. And now for some of you, this could be playing out, you know, within another person, in which, you know, you are ending a cycle and you're making the decision with the Lovers card to go towards, you know, like this soulmate connection, because you're like, this person is your, you know, your wish fulfillment. But you may be lacking, you know, you can still be lacking the confidence, you know, in approaching or, you know, reaching out or communicating towards this person. But ultimately, what this is showing me is that, hold on, let me put these back in order. Is that you're ready to, you know, especially with Mercury retrograde, y'all, the world is here, and this is endings and new beginnings, or things coming back around. So if this is in regards to someone else, they may be coming back around. And maybe before, you know, I felt that Five of Cups energy. Maybe you didn't see, you know, the Five of Cups is looking over, you know, past spilled milk, but not realizing you have that Two of Cups behind you. And it's now like, if this is someone coming back, you know, they're now realizing, you know, that maybe they were moving out of past patterns of, you know, past relationships, or, you know, just past value systems that they've had. And now, you know, they're ready to come in more stable. The only thing I am going to clarify is this Ten of Swords. And then we'll get the guidance or advice. But whatever, whether this is all you or with someone else, is leading you to, you know, a place of, you know, balance in your masculine and feminine, whether that is within yourself or with another person. So with the Ten of Swords, what's ending, you know, is if this is within you, it's your need to control and, you know, almost self-sabotage or manipulate situations if this is all within you, because this energy was blocking you from, you know, this Ten of Pentacles and this Empress energy. With who you see this, you know, it was basically creating a block with you, you know, coming in again with your masculine and feminine if this is within you. Now, if this is all, you know, like that was just if it was all within you, your masculine and your feminine energy. Your feminine energy was good, but your masculine energy was, what did I say, something shady way? You know, you were self-sabotaging through your masculine energy by wanting to control the situation. But if this is playing out between you and another person, you could have been dealing with, you know, someone who is in this energy, you know, of wanting, you know, power and control over you, and they were almost willing to do anything to keep that. But you've put an end to that energy so that you can, you know, be the emperor of your own life, and then get, you know, your empress as well as the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So let's grab the guidance or advice. Something just came to me, but like it's almost like it came and went that fast. I don't know. If it's meant to be, it'll come back, because it's like between the 7 and the 10 is the Three of Swords, which represents, you know, pain, heartbreak of the past. The Ten of Swords could also be betrayal. Now, for some of you, it could have been due to, you know, the Emperor is looked at as a father figure, you know, but it is just masculine energy. So it doesn't have to be, you know, a father, but it is looked at as that way. You could have had, you know, a mom and, you know, masculine energy. And what you could have been holding on to was the fact that, like, you know, the Seven of Swords is, you know, depicted as someone, you know, being sneaky or, you know, running away. So you could have had, you know, a masculine energy like run out on you. And, you know, I'm only saying father too because of, you know, the Ten of Pentacles, which represents, you know, family, legacy, traditions. And it's like you were almost holding on to that. It's almost like the sense of betrayal that you felt from that, which made you hold back as the Four of Pentacles. But let's get the guidance or advice. What guidance or advice do we need for the water sign? Protected. Why did I just say that? Like, this was, you know, like, especially the Four of Pentacles is that energy that you use to, you know, protect your heart from hurt. You know, so that's, you know, the dynamic that you could have, you know, created for yourself to protect yourself from, you know, feeling the heart of, you know, whether it was, you know, a parent, mom or dad, but it was a, you know, a masculine energy that could have, you know, ran out on, you know, your family. So you could have vowed to, you know, not be that way. And this is male or female, but it could also be hindering you from doing what you want to do. And it's not like, you know, a lot of people are under the impression like you have to be with someone to be a parent. And, you know, that's just simply like not true. Like, and I know, you know, everyone's situation is different. And I'm not, you know, by any way advising anyone to leave their family. Or, you know, to, you know, do anything. This is just a guidance or advice, but you have to make sure that what you're doing is for you, not for what somebody else wants you to do. Because this could be playing out in a dynamic, like if you have kids with someone, you know, it could be, you know, a pattern that is being recreated, but it's almost like you have to break that cycle. Or advice do we need for the water sign collective for the month of June? Guidance or advice. And we'll do one more. This is a new deck, so I haven't, you know, seen all of the cards. And then I just say, break the cycle. We have, bottom of the deck, it says, ritual, honoring cycles, the root chakra. Which, you know, I'm just feeling an energy of, like, honoring yourself. By, like, creating your own, like, cycle. For some of you, I'm getting the energy of, you know, if you're a feminine energy, like, definitely honoring, almost like, how can I put it? Like standing in your power with the root chakras and getting, you know, rooted in that energy. But let's see what comes out. I'm interested. But, you know, I read the cards as they come out when they come out. Because I like to, you know, see what I can pull intuitively off of them first. And then I read them out the book. So what guidance or advice do we need for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Alright. Oh, child, I'm about to butcher this word. It says Ho'ampano shall Ho'apanpano. Please forgive me. But it says healing. It says, I understand myself more and more. That's all I need. Self-clarity, then everything is all glittering and bright. And then it says, the meek shall inherit the earth. I am strong enough. I can't see what that one says. And then it says, some have said I am just all butterflies and flowers. Good, I say. They're pretty, gentle, kind, cute, lovely, and bring me joy. But it's a number 33 card, which is a master number. You guys can see that word. If you could pronounce it, you better than me right now. Especially with Mercury retrograde, I'm not even gonna butcher it. But then, bottom of the deck, we have breathe in prana, which is the heart chakra. So this is almost like a heart chakra, you know, healing energy that I'm feeling with both of these coupled together. And, you know, this is definitely for the masculine energy. Because for some of you, if you're masculine energy, you could be, you know, calling in a soulmate just by the peacocks there. Only the male peacocks have the colorful, you know, feathers, and that is in which they use to, you know, call out to their mates. But let's see what this card is, and then that'll be the end of the reading. I really want to know how to say this word, but I'm not even going to keep butchering it. So it says, healing and 100% forgiveness. Today you are being offered the loving healing of the ancient Hawaiian, and whatever this word is right here, Ho'oponopono. I got it. Ho'oponopono. There we go. Forgiveness practice. You can use this practice to heal any situation with the power of self-forgiveness, compassion, and understanding. Remember, you are connected to everything. So by doing this practice, you are offering the healing energy of forgiveness and unified love to all. It says, I'm sorry. I dissolve any disempowering subconscious thoughts. I now center myself in my heart to calmly contemplate this situation with my inner wisdom, compassion, and understanding. I have the power to move forward without complaining, blaming, or shaming ever again. As I elevate and widen my perspective, I see everything is an opportunity to learn and love more. I am grateful. Please forgive me. I take a deep breath into my heart and feel my universal what? Universality. Like universality. I let go of all negative thinking and ego-based fears. I acknowledge I have the power to choose how to protect and project myself. I bless everything with gratitude and let go of the past. And then it says, I love you. I love myself with all my heart, and I project my love forward to all. As I open my heart more, I find the courage to face my life, focus on my strengths, and create in creative destiny. With gratitude, I love who I am, my true self, and my infinite potential. And it says, thank you. I thank myself for releasing all disharmonious energy. I wish no one harm, and I understand that holding on to anger and resentment is poisonous. Without any regrets, I thank myself, others, and this situation for teaching me. My inner wisdom sets me free to love. I am thankful for the power of my heart and my soul's infinite love. So yes, water signs. I love it. I like it. I love it. All of that good stuff. Because this is great. And this was different than the other cards I've read. Like, this was actually a healing, like practice that you can say to yourself. So if you want, you can, look up this word here. You guys can see that. And, incite that meditation for yourself. But I am also going to read this one, and then that'll be that. But it says, breathe in prana. Prana is not the breath, it is the energy of creative life. This card comes as a message to you to go deeper into a relationship and use the breath of life to receive more power and pranic energy. Prana is life that comes through the element of air, through the breath, and it is given to you because you have earned this life. Because your life and your breath is a gift, you must receive it and enjoy it fully. This takes practice and a desire to be fully aware. Yogis practice having an awareness of every breath. They understand the immense benefits that come with this moment by moment awareness. Conscious breathing, called pranayama, gives you prosperity, projection, and personality. It also increases your aura. When you breathe consciously, you are engaging a support system that will carry you and heal you. The conscious breath is called the breath of life, and it is a way for you to connect with your infinity and your divinity. When you breathe continuously, you will know the universe, and the universe will know you. Be friendly and open. Embrace your ability to have a continuous relationship with conscious breathing. Conscious breathing practices assist you to maintain your vital energy by providing a flush of energy and balancing your endocrine system so that you feel more generous and less irritable. With a qualified yoga practitioner, you learn and practice any of the following breathing techniques: the breath of fire, the 1 minute breath, long deep breathing, suspended breathing, alternate nostril breathing techniques, and the Sudarshan Chakra Kriya. So, yeah, water signs. Whatever cycle this is that's ending for you, it is going to almost require a deep healing for you to completely come out on the other side, for you to fully step into this new beginning for yourself, so that you can enjoy what you came here for. And the only thing that is to be you and enjoy being that. And if this is energy that is to come, for some of you, you could have done, the meditation, the yoga, the healing work. It may not have been those specific ones, but, you did the work. You did the work. And like I said, for no matter what side you're on, if if this was all energy that's within you, it's bringing you into a place of, balance within your masculine and your feminine energy. Or, it could be aligning you with, a masculine or feminine energy, depending on which side you resonate with, that is almost, someone that sees you as their dream, as their wish fulfillment. And it's like they just may, be at a point right now where they're lacking the confidence, which they may still need to, work on that. Or, you know, if you're looking to approach someone, you could be lacking the confidence. But either way, like, once you do this and completely, like, stop holding on to, you know, the past ways of, you know, of things that you've been taught, and like almost develop your own, excuse me, you know, then you'll be able to go ahead and, you know, have the courage and confidence and the inner strength to go ahead and, you know, approach the person that you see as, you know, the king or queen to you. You're a king or queen. Simple as that. But at any rate, I do just want to say thank you for tuning in with me. If it resonated, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. Sending love and light out to you all for this month. And again, thank you. And I will see you all on the next one. All right, later.